Welcome to Kletus Roadside Service. I feel like we were still in the holidays. Okay, I thought I was gonna get back to recording all the time, but nah. Even this week is gonna be rough. I did record a little section the other day, but then I don't know. There's lots of pauses. And things were changing and phone calls were coming in. I'm so sorry, everybody. But anyways, today we're on a drive today. We should have no interruptions. I hope not. One interruption might be me chugging this bottle of water, so I have somewhere to spit when the time comes. But other than that, we're doing good. We're doing good. Just had a nice little weekend. Uh, we had the New Year's party. I think that's what I was trying to record, and I fucked that all up because I had to come in on a. I had I worked New Year's. Things went great. I got off work. And then New Year's Day popped up and slept in a little bit, hung out with the family, and then we went to. No, it was New Year's Eve. My wife dropped the kids off, and then we went to her parents, and I got twisted, bud. I got twisted on the tee. Guess who was there? Luke. Luke was there. We did some sort of a karaoke. We played some sort of a pool. We did all kinds of stuff. We had a good time. It was a good time. Even at my in-laws, I had a good time over there. But decided to go ahead and record today. Not there was no big, nothing big has happened. Hold on. Oh God, help me! Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a second. Um, oh man, a good old sneeze, clear out the pipes. I haven't sneezed in a while. I think I said that last episode. I don't think I've sneezed since last episode. But if I didn't say I sneezed in the last episode, then that was the episode I didn't end up putting out because it was like 10 minutes long and it sucked. It was mostly just heavy breathing on the other end. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? I know we're kind of late. We're in the year. Didn't really, you know, I didn't follow the status of everybody else where everybody's got to put out a New Year's episode. I really wanted to. I was aiming to do that, and then it fucked up. I gotta pour out some water. There's no way I can drink this cold fucking water that fucking quick. All right, that should be good. All right, now we're good. Welcome to the show, everybody. Cletus Ray. Woo! Cletus Ray's Roadside Service coming at you out of Kansas City, headed to Tulsa today. You guys love going to Tulsa with me. You fucking enjoy it, don't you? I do. I enjoy going down to Tulsa. It's better than staying in Kansas City. I'll tell you that right now. Anyways, yeah, New Year's Eve was a good time. New Year's Day was nothing. I did nothing on New Year's Day. You think I do nothing most of the time? Oh, I did absolutely nothing. I didn't. I moved off the couch, I think 3 times to pee. And it wasn't me just sitting on the couch being a lazy. Well, I guess it is. I was napping the whole time. I couldn't stay awake all New Year's Day. I just kept falling back asleep. No, I did get up. I got up and I drove Luke back to his car around 5 p.m. Luckily he didn't need it, and he was also feeling lazy. So he was like, "Yeah, I don't care. Whenever you want to go, we can go." And I was like, "All right." And then I napped again, And then I woke up like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, hey, do you still need me to get you your car? He's like, that'd be cool, but he's got another car and his wife there, so if he really needed it, he could have first off called me, and my wife would have woke me up and made me get my lazy bitch ass up. But no, it's fine. It's fine. Drove him over there, and that was about it for New Year's Day. And then I had to go in the day after New Year's. That was a Friday, and just had to clean some stuff. Just had to show up and get loaded and clean some stuff. It wasn't a bad day. It was a good day. For being in Kansas City, it was not bad. Nobody was really stressing about nothing. We were able to come in and just kind of hang out, really. I mean, it was a good hangout day. We did have to work, but splitting the work up between 5 of us, there were 6 of us, I didn't do shit. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I did some of the work. I picked up a shovel once, and then I got grossed out and I set it down. But we had to shovel out a bunch of sludge from the bottom of these boxes. They were like, oh, just suck it up into your truck. I said, no. What are you, crazy? No. I'm not going to suck up that sludgy shit, because it's like, it gets hard. It's like hard and packed in. I was like, no, I can't offload my fucking tanker if it's full. The bottom of that tanker is full of that shit. None of the liquid's coming out. So, anyways, that's what we had to do, and we got her done. We did it. And then I went and I got loaded with the second run, and then tomorrow I got to go get loaded again. And I got to come in and help them clean 2 more back boxes. Whatever. So yeah, my week is looking all right because I got a load today, which is Monday, getting loaded on Tuesday and cleaning. Wednesday, another load down to Tulsa. Thursday, cleaning and getting loaded. And then I'm guessing Friday, since we don't have a fucking holiday this week, I'll be able to drive down to Tulsa on Friday with the final ending load. But I think they might end up having me take a smaller truck because there's no reason to take the big boy when there ain't going to be very much liquid, But maybe they will. Maybe they'll say, just take a half load. And I'll say, I will do it. Because I like driving a tanker semi way more than just a regular vac truck. I don't mind the vac trucks. It's just the tanker drives so much. It's not smooth, but it's way fucking smoother than a half loaded fucking vac truck. That thing's just hopping around all over the place. And then it's going to be empty on my way back home from Tulsa. And them roads in Tulsa, they ain't the smoothest, okay? And the roads to Tulsa ain't the smoothest. So when I got a tanker truck, it's pretty smooth compared to a vac truck on fucking bushings, Those things, the only way those things ride smooth is when they're loaded on smooth ground. If they're unloaded, they're just rough as hell all the time. But, yeah, over this weekend, what did I do? I wanted to do some things, and I did do some things. Not much. Not much. I took down the Christmas tree. That's pretty good. I took the Christmas tree down. I said, it's time. Actually, my wife was fed up with it. She was fed up with finding ornaments scattered across the ground because the dog's tails just flapped them motherfuckers off. She's baseball. She's Babe Ruth German Shepherd right there. She's just whacking those motherfuckers off the tree. So she got all the ornaments picked up and then all the other decorations, and then I just had to mosey that fucking box upstairs and get that tree put in there. And I got me a ratchet strap to hold that box together. That box, that tree box. The one you buy it in, the cardboard one. Man, I would love to have a heavier duty box, but it's got to be able to stand up. You know, like a regular tote or whatever with the lid. You can't stand those things up and down. You know, it has to stand up and down in order for me to get it down the stairs without the lid flying open. So that's why I ratchet strap that bitch shut. It works out pretty well. So then I had to reorganize the lower closet under the stairs, get the tree in there, get everything. All the Halloween decorations are still fucking just kind of not all the we. So what I mean by that is, my wife bought a bunch of cheap Halloween decorations after Halloween. She said for next year. I said, all right. I got, but hey, I mean, hey, we got them now. We got them now. I would like to get out of the fast lane, but I have too many people crowding my side over here. Hey, get out of the way, and I'll get out of the fast lane, you fuckheads. Damn, son. All right, we're making our move. We're making our move. If I hit somebody, it's on me. All right, we did it. We're out of the fast lane. I'd like to get over one more after this intersection, or this on-ramp or whatever. Yeah, so I played some video games. I did play some video games. I had a lot of fun on my video games. So I played BeamNG. There was other games I wanted to play, but I was like, let me just turn on BeamNG. And I saw that the guy that like modded, he's got a mod for the career mode on the BeamNG. It's such a fun game. If you guys just Google or YouTube BeamNG and just check it out. I mean, it's such a good game. So much computing power goes into playing that game. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, they modded the career mode, which isn't even released exactly quite yet. And I've been playing on that. And they made it different now, so it's even better. It keeps getting better and better and better and better. And this time, because usually you fire it up and you get like $10,000, you have to buy your first car, and then you have to like run a chop shop. You have to like buy cheap cars and then sell the parts individually to make any money, to just keep going. You could, buy a cheap truck and a cheap trailer and then go start doing jobs and stuff. But I'm like, no, I want a Camaro or something. I want something fast. I want a car. I want a fast car to do races with. And in order to do that, you gotta really budget. And I'm not good at budgeting. You know this. And no, they made it to where you can like set your starting deal. It like gives you goals and stuff. My goal is to just nothing. I don't have a goal. It's like give me a bunch of money and let me have fun on career mode. And that's what I did. But I played as a cop. I bought me a cop car and drove around with pit maneuvering people and just doing, because you're just a cop car and you park on the side of the road and you just wait for the traffic to go by until it says somebody's running from you, and then you go take their bitch ass out. But you can't take them out super hard, because your car, if you damage it, you can't just fix it immediately. You gotta get it to the shop, and it costs $5,000 to tow that bitch. You gotta get it to a shop and then go in there, and you have to use your insurance. It's intense, okay? So if your alignment gets off a little bit on your cop car, it's gonna fuck everything up. Like I had one cop car, I had a box truck land on the roof of it. Like my whole cop car was destroyed, but it still drove. So I kept using it until I pit maneuvered somebody, and then I also pit maneuvered myself, and then I went straight into a fucking light pole and bent my car in half. And that was like, I was like, I didn't mean to do that. Mm-mm. Didn't want that to happen. But no, it's so much fun. I was just there for, probably hours while my kids are either over there drawing some stuff or watching the YouTube on their tablets or, just hanging out, screaming at each other, hurting each other, punching each other. Kids love them. What a wonderful age. 4 and 6, just wonderful. They get along great. It's a pain in the ass. They were crying over a purple ring. Now, I think I brought this up once before, but they were both bawling over a purple ring. But it was, the ring is still, I'm like, all right, maybe we should get another purple ring. Or maybe throw this one away. Either, we got to do something. We can't just have one purple ring around this house. Like, you guys just had Christmas. You got so many presents, and you guys are crying over a purple ring. Like, my daughter's got 75 rings, and this is the one she wants to cry over. And my son doesn't care about rings, but for some reason, he wants this ring. So, cute kids, right? And then we made a roast. I say we because my wife took off. She takes off every time. She's like, I gotta go to hang out with my sister. I'm like, hey, lady, stay with your family. She's like, I don't want to just sit here and watch you play video games. I'm like, all right, bet. If you ain't gonna complain about me but play video games, get on out of here. So she goes, hangs out with her sister. She got this diamond, paint by diamond or something. I don't know. It's intense. She's got to have like tweezers, and she's got to pick up these little tiny diamonds, and then put them on this piece of sticky paper. It's a hobby. It's a good little hobby for her. Trying to think of what else happened. Yeah, I took the tree down, rearranged the living room a little bit. The kids were like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "I know, it's weird, it's different. We're gonna try it out. I'm gonna have you guys keep your backpacks over here, so they're out of the way." And they're like, "Oh, you don't like that at all." I'm like, "I know." But yeah, they gives me some more wood projects to build so now, yeah, I moved one shelf over, but I don't really like that shelf, so I might try to build it. It takes those square fabric baskets or whatever, and it's just a 4 square deal. I might try to build one of those out of pine. I can make it way more sturdy and a little bit smaller and a little bit better, I think, if I do it. So I think I might do that. And it's over right now. It's halfway covering one of my vents, and we haven't even got into the cold yet. I mean, we're in cold. What is it? Well, not today. I'm not even going to say today's temperature, but it's going to get cold, and it's going to stay cold eventually. Maybe not. Maybe global warming is going on. I don't know. But uh, we need I can't be having 75% of my vents in my living room, open, and that 25% is going to be needed. So, anyways, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about building a shelf there, and then I got to build a coat rack, backpack rack, hat rack, whatever for the kids, so when they get home, they can just put their shit right where it goes. That would be ideal. Can I get over yet? I'm coming back over. I thought the crane was gonna take that spot, but then this fucking car took the spot. Yeah, I don't want to be in the fast lane, but I'm gonna go slow uphill. There's a crane truck, and this fucking excursion was like, "Oh, he doesn't need room to get on the highway. Let me just take his spot. I gave him that spot, you bastard." Um, Yeah, need to build so I talked about building a different cabinet that goes over my trash can and stuff. That one's going to be on hold because that one is going to take some actual real planning. The coat rack is just a board. And I mean, I wouldn't use a board, but I don't think I have studs in a good spot on this little wall, so I can't just screw in some hooks. I gotta, make the hooks on the board and then put the board up there, and I can put the board and I can put my screws, my Haida screws in there to where you can't, they'll go into the studs even though they're off center, but it'll look square, right? Right. And that was a cabinet like in the middle of our hallway. It didn't make sense. I mean, it made sense a little bit, but it was way too big. Anyways, I know you guys wanted to hear about my wood projects that I'm thinking about making. I should wait until after I've made them. I should be like Jay up there in Canada. He just builds stuff all the time. What a guy. What a guy. Um, we got old Stevie out there in Casper, Wyoming. Now that guy, he has been putting out the content, and I'm here for it. It's hard for me to like everything because every time I get on there, there's something new. But I'm gonna try to go through and like actually get on his page, go through and look at everything because he's got a lot of stuff going on. His shit's booming. I love it. It's awesome to see. Who else we got? Walk Like a Mailman. They're still putting out content all the time. Love to see it. They are. I think they just got through their busy season. I don't know if now is now return season. I don't know. Is it still busy? I don't know. But they are going to be going through some weather. That's for sure. They ain't done with the weather. I don't think they're ever done with the weather, but they ain't done with the weather. They're going to be dealing with the weather. They're one of them's in Seattle, the other one's in Las Vegas. They're having good times. The Las Vegas, I don't know if you're going to have to deal with much weather out there. Old Walker. Um, who else do we got? Zaga? Tony Zaga with ADHP. He is, he's over on the other side of the United States, I believe. Connecticut, I think. And I believe he's going to have a good time. He's having a good time. He's putting out them episodes. I like to see him. I like to hear him. And then his co-host is down in Oklahoma. I don't know where in Oklahoma, but he's down in Oklahoma, and I'm down in Oklahoma half the time it seems like. So I feel close to him. I feel real close to him. But me, Kletus Ray's Roadside Service, hanging out, doing things. Me and Luke, we did work on the square body a little bit. A little bit. We got it prepped to work on, almost, kind of. And yeah, I should have been looking up some fucking videos over, and watching just to get some inspiration. Make it feel not so hard to do to wire this bitch up. But get that square body wired up. I had a dream. I don't think it was last night, but it was one of them nights where I was driving my square body and I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to wake up. I was having a good time driving that thing. And I think that dream is going to come true one of these days. My dream of driving my square body to work once a week. Hopefully it doesn't turn into more than that because that's a gas hog right there. But if I could get that thing up and going, I would be ecstatic. And then hopefully springtime. Hopefully we get an early one, because I'd like to ride the dirt bike. I like riding the dirt bike around. I need to get new tires for it. not tires, just rear tire mainly, and get a little bit slightly aggressive rear tire. And I guess I'll get the front one too, but the front one that I got on there right now, I've been through some shit with that tire. I'm just going to leave it alone. Let it wear out a little bit more. And it's a good tire. Um, Not really good for off-road, but front tire, you know, I think the back tire is where I have the most issues off-road. Sand and dirt and mud. I mean, the front tire would be convenient to not be sliding all over the place, but um, yeah, been on Copart, checking that motherfucker out. That's been a cool time looking at all the cars going for cheap on there. If you guys need a cheap car, look up Copart, COPART.com, and find a vendor near you. Not sponsored, but you could find one of them around you, and you can bid on or buy it now a car that could potentially run and drive, or find you a winter project. I know we're kind of into winter already, but you can go get one. You're like, I have nothing to do. I should work on a car. Get one. Find one on there. $600. Toyota Avalon. Bring it home. Put a new bumper on it. Sell it for $1,200. Sell it for $6,000. Whatever you want to do. It's a good way. I think it's a good way to make a little bit of money every now and again. And you can do it. You can do it. I could do it. I'm not going to do it right now. Not yet. I mean, maybe one day. I'll keep my eyes on it. And if something really sparks my interest, maybe I'll actually give it a shot. But at the moment, nah, we're good. We're good right now. Think about getting the kids a fish tank, though. It's kind of the same thing as buying a car off Copart. Getting a fish tank for the kids. I think it'd be nice. I think it'd be really cool to get a fish tank. I found out what them long gerbils are. It's called a ferret. Yeah, has anybody ever had a ferret in their life? Holy shit! Look at that. It's like a cuddly snake. Do people like ferrets? Are ferrets good? I don't know. They sell them at the pet store, so they got to be all right. I think they're kind of expensive though. But I feel like a ferret's going to live a lot longer than a damn gerbil or a hamster or something, you know? It's like it's more of it's almost a dog. One of them ferrets, long gerbils. Maybe I don't know. But we're gonna start with fish. A fish, I think a couple. You let it pick out a couple dollar fish, throw them in the tank, and just give them a good life until they die. You know, that's all you can do with fish. Just give them a good life until they die. Is it a good life? I don't know. I think it's better than being in the ocean. Those motherfuckers gonna get eaten. But you know what is kind of funny is if you go to your local dam, and well, I mean, I don't know, it wasn't my local dam. It was a dam. I went to a dam once, and they got a bunch of fish out there, and you look down, and they're all black fish. But then you'll see one gold one, and you're like, what the fuck is going on with that goldfish? And you know, I don't know if somebody was fucking with me or if they're real, but they're like, yeah, people take their goldfish out here, and they set them free, and most of them get eaten. But sometimes they don't. Look, and I was like, that's a goldfish? That thing will take your hand off. Crikey. That's what Steve Irwin said. Crikey, look at that goldfish. Maybe they flushed him down the toilet. I don't know. But I seen a giant goldfish, and I like to think that that's one that made it. You know, that's one living a good life. I mean, he's got a, people throw pellets out there, and it's war until you eat something. But hey, that's a goldfish right there. That's a goldfish. Maybe it wasn't a goldfish. Could have been something totally different. Not good, real good at spotting fish. I know what a shark is. Sometimes. Sometimes I might mix it up with a dolphin. Whoopsies. Thought you were a dolphin. I think most of the time people think think a dolphin is a shark though. Like, oh, fuck, look at that shark over there. And somebody's like, no, I think that's a dolphin. And neither one of you will find out for real. Because that thing ain't gonna swim up and say, yo, what's up? I'm half dolphin, half shark. They got a crooked tail on the back. Cause isn't that the only difference? A dolphin is like slightly a whale, ain't it? A mammal whale. But a shark ain't no mammal. It's a fish. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough. Echolocation. They got some of that on some of them fish. Goodness, I'd love some echolocation on me. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think about some New Year's stuff. What's going on? Oh, I don't know what the fuck is going on government wise. Um, don't know, but I know some weird shit's going on. Look it up. Just look up United States government and look look under that. I don't know what it says. You go look at it. I ain't looking at it. I think that's going to be one of my New Year's resolutions is to try to just be a guy outside a little bit more. Yeah, I know it. It's hard. It's hard because you want to know if like bombs are coming or not, but they ain't. They ain't coming. But what if they are? You got to keep looking. You got to keep looking. Why is it so cold in here? I got to set the AC. Uh-oh. Somebody just texted me. Nope. Somebody posted up a podcast. Let's see who it is. You Be Trippin' with Ari Shafir. I don't know. I listen to him every now and again. What else is going on? I had to add a new hole to my belt. I can fake my weight loss to you guys because you're not seeing me. Yep, I added a new hole to my belt. Losing weight? No, wrong. I bought a new belt and it was too big. That's nice though. Buying a belt and you're like, I don't know what size to get. I'll just get this one, and you get it and you show up, you throw it on. You're like, I have to add a new hole. Wow, I'm not as fat as I thought I was when I bought this bitch. So we have this is not a good segue at all. This is a horrible segue, by the way. I'm not talking about the little thing you ride around on. I'm talking about switching to a different topic right after talking about weight loss. I don't know why it sparked in my mind, but so I have a deep fryer. I have a deep fryer on my counter in my kitchen, a little tiny deep fryer. It'll hold like I think a bottle and a half of oil, whatever size that is. And it's really convenient Because I tell you what, an air fryer is awesome, but it ain't no deep fryer. I'll tell you that right now. The oven ain't gonna do it. You know, you gotta have a deep fryer. Gotta have a deep fryer. Now, in my defense, I rarely eat anything out of that thing. It's usually my wife is always making chicken nuggets or something, and she likes them better out of the deep fryer. So I'm like, here you go. But anyway, she's like, hey, the deep fryer is not working very good for the last, like, for a while. She hasn't been using it either. It's just been on the counter. And I go over there. I'm like, hey, you got to clean this fucking thing. She's like, what? I'm like, yay. I spent probably 4 hours cleaning the deep fryer. It was bad. It was real bad. I'm like, hey, when you add your chicken nuggets to the basket, do it in the sink. Because all the little flakes and shit that pop off when you drop it in there, you know, shake it around a little bit. Let all the crumbs fall in the fucking sink. And then put it in the deep fryer. Because, I mean, the deep fryer, it was just full of grit. And so anyways, I cleaned that thing. She's like, wow, this thing looks brand new. I was like, yep. Worked really hard on it. Worked really hard on this deep fryer. So we made some chicken, some curly fries. You know, it's really good mozzarella sticks. Those are fucking delicious. Corn dogs. Oh, God. But then I got the idea. I was like, oh, I want to deep fry some tortillas because we made tacos the other night, and I was like, well, you know, I think I want some tortillas, some deep fried tortillas. So I put them in there, and they're floating around, they're bubbling up. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. So I had one in there. I just kept flopping it around. I just made basically a tortilla wad, deep fried tortilla wad, and I let that bitch drain for a long ass time, and I pulled it out, and then I made me a burrito because I was like, I'm not gonna use that because that thing's all fucked up. So I made a burrito, and I set it in there, you know, flap side down, and I set it in there nice and slow. The motherfucker opened up, and all the fucking beef came out. In my brand new clean air fryer that I just spent 4 hours cleaning, my fucking burrito opened up and let all the beef loose. All the beef and cheese and jalapenos just loose in the damn air fryer. I was like, oh no! That's not good at all. That's horrible. What the fuck happened? So I had to pull it out and I had to strain all the fucking oil through a paper towel. I had to wait for that bitch to cool. Then I strained it all through a paper towel, and then I got it. I used toothpicks on a new burrito. This is my fourth burrito shell. Or tortilla or whatever. And I wrapped that thing up. Toothpicks is the way to go, just so you know. You're still going to get a little bit coming out the ends, but, you know, I tried to fold them in. I tried. Whatever. So, I had a wonderful burrito after that. A chimichanga, if you will. It was delicious. With some jalapeno sour cream. Then the way you do that is you get sour cream, you squirt it into like a little dish, and then you chop up a bunch of jalapenos, just like, I don't know, 10 or so. Chop them up real fine as you can get them. The finer, the better. And then you dump those into the sour cream, and then you pour a little bit of jalapeno juice and throw a little bit of Slap Your Mama seasoning. You know, Slap Your Mama is my favorite seasoning of all time. And you mix that shit around. Add a little bit of cayenne also to give it a little bit more kick, because Slap Your Mama doesn't give it. You're just out of kick. It ain't got all the kick. It's got a little kick. Add a little bit of cayenne. Mix that shit up till it's like a little slightly orange. Dip your burrito in that bitch. You gotta add enough jalapeno juice that it's kind of liquidy though. Woo! It's good. Anyways, I added a new hole to my belt, losing weight. But no, last night was a roast. My wife, she threw a roast in. She said, "I'm leaving, adios," and she left. And then she left it to me and the kids. And tell you what, that was pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. It wasn't as tender as it could have been because I was able to. I got a spatula and some tongs, and I was able to get the whole thing out of the juice all at once. And that started at probably 10 a.m., 10 to 6. So like an 8-hour crock pot roast. And it was delicious. Oh, God. No more hiccups, please. And the kids loved it. They tore into that thing. And we had some rolls, and I put a little barbecue sauce on it because it wasn't super flavorful. So it had a little barbecue sauce, roll, roast, sandwich. It was pretty fucking good. And I got a smoker. You know, I have a smoker in my garage. My buddy Tyler that moved to Florida left me a smoker. I've got his old smoke. I got a bunch of pellets. I got the smoker. It's in the garage. I should pull that motherfucker out. It's a electric one. Electric, you plug it in. A pellet smoker thing. I should pull that motherfucker out, clean it up, and use it more often. Because I think a smoked roast, but I don't know how to do it. I should talk to Luke. Luke uses his smoker all the time. But do I cook the roast in the crock pot and then pull it out and then throw it in the smoker and let it sit for an hour or two in the smoker, or is that going to dry it out? You smoke it first, then you throw it in the crock. I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but everything I've had on my smoker has been delicious. I even had a frozen pizza on my smoker. Just throw it in there. Bacon, I don't know what the hell kind of bacon we buy, but you know, if you cook it on the stovetop, it cooks fine. If you cook it in the oven, it cooks fine. You throw bacon in your smoker, it's gonna melt. It's kind of disgusting. It's like melted bacon. I'm like, God damn, great value bacon. What is this, fake? And it very well could be. Very well could be fake bacon. But when it doesn't melt, it's pretty fucking good. It gets super fucking crispy. Like if you want to make bacon bits, use a smoker because that thing is gonna make them bacon itty bits. Oh, perfect. Perfect for tuna. Smoked tuna. You can smoke anything these days. Smoked ice cream. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know how they deep fry ice cream. That's one of the. I was like, oh, I got a deep fry. Let's have some deep fried ice cream. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know what do you do? How it's melting. I got melted ice cream in my deep fryer. What the hell's going on? How do you deep fry this shit? And I'm also kidding because I haven't even done that. But I just imagine that's what it's gonna do, right? Deep fried ice cream, fucking delicious. Grab me a Snickers, deep fried Snickers. You gotta bread it first or something. I don't know how you bread ice cream. Um, and another thing I want to do is I want to have. My wife was asking me dinner ideas the other night, and I was like, I want stuffed peppers. You know, I want red, green, and yellow bell peppers with the top chopped off, all the seeds are ripped out, and fill that fucker with meat and cheese. And a little bit of some other stuff. You know, like I got some Southwest corn, some canned Southwest corn. It's got like little jalapenos and peppers and stuff in it. Mix that up. Oh man, I've got a need for some stuffed peppers, and that's not a super unhealthy meal. I don't think. You know, if you don't There's no bread. Bacon wrapped? Yes, yes, sir. Make a chicken one if you want to be even healthier. I don't know how chicken's healthier. You know, people say beef ain't healthy, but how? You know, maybe I don't know. But yeah, the wife, she did start up a new medication for weight loss that's has some great potential. I don't know. I like I'm at a weight where if I just put in a little bit of effort and steady effort, that's the thing. Steady effort. I don't think I need any experimental medications to make me lose weight. I think if I just put in a little bit of effort, things would work out. Look at my hands. I don't have fat hands. Maybe I do. I don't know. Need to lose some weight. That's always the story, though. Anyways, you guys are depressing me, making me talk about my fat fucking belly. You guys ain't doing that. It's all me. But I'm a trucker, you know. I'm a trucker, and I've been trying to live the trucker life, and the trucker life comes with a cost. You don't have to be a fat trucker. You know, I like the truckers back in 1970. Back in I don't know, Snowman. Snowman was a perfect trucker. You know, there's a bunch of skinny truckers out there. I could be one. No, I can't. I could try. I could be the smaller trucker. I'd like to fucking get my muscles to show a little bit more too. For the ladies. I mean, my lady. My lady likes the muscles showing. She loves it when I flex. She loves it when I do the helicopter at the end of the bed. She loves it. She gets her all hot and bothered. But I got a little bit more doing helicopter motions. I got a tail wing. I got a fucking main rotor. I got two side rotors. I got all kinds of shit swinging around when I do that helicopter. It's kind of embarrassing. If she filmed me, I think we could make some money off of OnlyFans. I think and you know you know, I don't think anybody would be jerking off to me. That'd be awkward. But I think people would be like, look at this. I'd say, yeah, that's me. I'm the circus clown on fucking OnlyFans. Have a look at the fat guy shaking his belly doing the truffle shuffle at the end of the bed. He barely even has a wiener. Look. It's funny. Why is he so hairy? All right. Anyways, I think I'm about done here. I'm about done here. Okay, guys. I think You know what? Did I leave my? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Uh-oh! This ain't good. I ain't got no sunglasses today. Oh God! Well, I do have. Technically, maybe I do have. I have my magnetics. I've never used them. I have magnetic sunglasses. They go on my regular glasses. Never had them. But I think they're better than transitions. You know, have you seen people with transitions? They're all right. They are really convenient. They look like they're living a good life. I've never had transitions. My dad had transitions. He's like, look how cool these are. I'll go inside, they're clear. I go outside, they're dark. And I'm like, Dad, you're a nerd. But my dad was awesome. He wasn't a nerd. Those are kind of cool. Maybe I should have got some transitions. But I got the magnetics. You couldn't get polarized in transitions, I don't think. Anyways, enough talking about my bullshit. Go listen to another show. Go check out some of the other shows that you've been waiting to listen to until Monday. And yeah, have a good day. Adios. Keep all 18 down. We'll talk to you later.